Well, I work at a computer all day, so my neck and my shoulders hurt, especially when I move my head back or to the side and back. I want to say it's been hurting me for the past couple of weeks now with some intense pain, especially when I move my head back.
Okay, Lenore, why don't you just lie on your back now? Your head over here. Okay, you comfortable like that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see what kind of strength you've got in your muscles back over here. Why don't you lift up your head and turn it this way, and I'm going to push downward and resist with all of your might. Hold tight. Okay. Now turn to me, and I'm going to push down again, resist with all your might. Hold tight. Okay, that's good. Relax. Put your head down. So the muscle on this side of your neck is weak. It's not supporting your neck. So every time you try and turn and go backward like this, it's going to be bothering you. So let's see what we can do to fix that, okay? Okay. Okay, now lift your head up and turn facing that way again. Hold stiff for me, please. Much better. Very, very good. Now, when we give you the adjustment, the bone will hold in place and your neck will feel better. Good. Okay, so now that we've got those muscles strengthened, why don't you sit up, face that way, and let's see if we can give you an adjustment. Okay, now you're going to feel a very light little bing, just like that, in your neck, okay? So, just relax. There you go, just like that. Now, that should loosen everything up in here. With the muscle strengthened in your neck and this bone put in place over here, you should feel a lot better. You let me know how it's going, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good.
Oh yes, I can tell a difference. There's no pain when I go back any longer.
Good. Using this type of technique, we can treat all sorts of patients of all ages, those with minor sprains and strains to those with major serious chronic health problems.
When I was 17 years old, I was playing baseball and I was up against a curveball pitcher. He threw one right at my head, and to try to be macho, I hung in there till the last minute, hit me in the head, fell straight to the ground. The next day, I was introduced to chiropractic. And when I was 30 years old, I met Dr. Joseph Amaro, which is he's a triple threat. As a baseball player, as a doctor, that's the best way to describe him. Because not only can he do the manual manipulation, but he also uses an activator, which is a gentler, more conservative way of putting the bones back together. And he also studied with a dentist to understand what the TMJ is like, and my jaw was shattered like a piece of glass. So I used to have to go to 2 or 3 doctors to get everything done. Dr. Romero was the triple threat. He did it all.
On the recommendation of a family friend, I came to Dr. Romero seeking treatment for a foot injury that had plagued me for over a year. I've remained a patient because of his ability to treat the whole patient from the top of the head to the bottom of the foot in a pleasant and holistic manner.
About 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and it was definitely a troubling time. And I was always conflicted with my medical doctors because they always told me, you know, let's be aggressive with the medicine that I'm providing you. And, you know, for a short term, I was like, okay, you know, because the pain was severely horrific for me, you know, and my joints were really brittle, and I couldn't stand sometimes, I couldn't walk. And I knew, though, that I didn't want to become, how do you say it, basically handicapped to these medications. And so eventually, after 6 months of working with a rheumatoid specialist, where all he wanted to do was pump me full of drugs, that these drugs would heighten my possibility of getting cancer versus lowering the pain of the rheumatoid arthritis, I couldn't handle that. I didn't want to substitute one thing for another. And so, you know, I took a break and I said, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's see what my own body can do. And for a short term while, I relied upon myself to see what my body could do. And, you know, even then, I could only do so much without the knowledge that something that Dr. Romero had. And so, you know, with my girlfriend, Sue Lynn, she helped me along the road and introduced me to Dr. Romero, and I tell you what, it's he brought me to a whole new level with the supplementation and helped my body react with the supplements to battle the rheumatoid arthritis. And I will safely say now that, I mean, my body is back to almost 98% normal. I mean, I can run, I can jump, I can go work out, and I don't have to worry about, is this gonna be detrimental to me? Am I gonna fall down and hurt myself and break my hip or something? I don't worry about that because of the supplementation and the knowledge that Dr. Romero has given me. I mean, I'm confident. I can truly do whatever I really want to.
I've been seeing Dr. Romero since I was a child, and it's been not only life-changing, but it's a lifestyle that I've lived for many years, and he's helped me through many different issues that I've gone through, and it's just been so amazing to find somebody that I really believe in and I truly trust.
Now, in addition to being a triple threat as a professional, he also was a great family guy. I got to know him real well. 2 years later, I got married, and his oldest son, Christopher, who was 3 years old at the time, was my ring bearer. And when my wife was out of town in El Paso and didn't have a chance to dress me, I was going in for the most important interview of my life, hundreds of thousands of dollars, a very high-paying job. I forgot my tie. I was getting an adjustment to get ready for the interview. Dr. Romero gave me the tie off of his collar. Now, some people say they'd give you the shirt off their back, but he actually took the tie off the collar, gave me that tie. I went in, I got the job, and hundreds of thousands of dollars later, I'm never selling this tie to anybody. It's going into the archives. So I can recommend Dr. Romero not only as a professional, but as a great guy.
Now you may have a question. Will holistic alternative care interfere with my normal medical doctor's care? And the answer to that is no, not at all. Most MDs look forward to working with a holistic practitioner for their patients' better health. Patients who are on prescription medication can and should remain on their medication throughout their term of care with us. While it is not uncommon for you to improve to the point that you no longer need medication or you need a lower dose, please do not change your dosage without speaking to your prescribing physician. If you would like to know more about us, please give us a call, 480-949-8584. If you enjoyed this presentation, please feel free to share it with your family and friends. Thank you very much.